Blessed day, everyone. So the topics that I want to talk about in this video: Excelsior High Vice Principal murdered at her home, Selector and friend missing after going on a trip to Kingston from Clarendon, Kari Douglas gets attorney Peter Champagne for court battle, and government now requires the wearing of mask by some people. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the story on the Excelsior High Vice Principal. So the article states, Excelsior High Vice Principal shot dead at home in St. Andrew. The education community has been left stunned on Holy Thursday evening by the murder of a Vice Principal of Excelsior High School in St. Andrew. Colleen Walker was reportedly shot by a lone gunman at her home in St. Andrew on Thursday. The corporate communications unit of the police force confirmed the shooting, but said it could not disclose more details. However, we understand that Walker was at her Queensbury St. Andrew home near Aki Walk off Malines Road, cutting the edges in her garden when a man approached her. Detectives said the man engaged her in conversation, then walked away before returning and shoot her. Walker was rushed to the hospital where she died while undergoing surgery. She has been employed at the Excelsior High School for over 12 years. More details are to be provided in a follow-up report. So boy, people, very sad and unfortunate situation, trust me. But them say the man approach her, Zine, and him say something to her, and then him walk away. Now me I try to wonder what him gonna say to her. If him gonna say, are you are the principal for Excelsior, not principal, vice principal, and then him just pretend like him a go walk away, and then just come back and shoot her. You see me? So it's obvious that him come for people. Me not tell no lie. Me no feel like say him just pop up and just say she and Josh. Well then again, some of them gunmen are so fool that you can't even figure out if it's really, like a motive, like say somebody send him for do it, I'm just see the woman and just go shoot her. You see me? But either way, it's a very sad thing. You don't know, say me just want to say condolences to her family. And hopefully some camera did there for pick up the brother face. Me not tell no lie, because this was really a cruel act on Holy Thursday. Why I don't know? Every single day just something new. You understand? The woman can't do nothing. The woman there a little place I cut her edges and I do a little thing. And this nasty nigga just come up and end the woman life. That's why you see, sometimes when I come and I talk, I don't want nobody come tell me nothing, Trust me. Some of them criminals here, man, me are telling no people, stop pick up for them. And when I say pick up for them, I talk about the people who are cover them tracks. You see me? If you don't know something, you don't need to talk. You see what I say? Because, not because in your family it happened to your friend, that no mean you have to stay silent. You're just as bad as the person. I'm going to leave it right there. So, anyway, viewers and subscribers, leave in the comments and let me know what you think about this. I'm going to move right on to the next story. Selector and friend gone missing on trip to Kingston from Clarendon. 33-year-old Ricardo Martha, a sound system selector who is otherwise called Callum, and 40-year-old Roy Hamilton, otherwise called Dumas, both of Longwood, Clarendon, have been missing since Tuesday, April the 7th. Martha is of dark complexion, medium build, and is 5 feet 10 inches tall. Hamilton is of brown complexion. Reports are that about 11 a.m., both men left the community of Hayes, Newtown in the parish in a Toyota Mark X motor car after indicating that they were heading to Kingston. The men's mode of dress at the time they went missing are unknown. All efforts to contact them since then have been unsuccessful. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Ricardo Martha and Roy Hamilton are being asked to contact the Lionel Town Police. So yes, people, it's just a quick thing. As you man say, Selector and friend missing. You understand? I mean, a couple of days now, because them say from when? From the 7th and today the 10th. So hopefully them alright. As you man say, but if anybody have any information, I don't know who for contact and just make them know what is what, you see me? And we just hope and pray that everything go alright. You see me? In a day time, you have to be careful on certain trips where you make, certain people where you go around, and you just have to be careful in general. But leave in the comments and make me know what you think about this. I'm going to move right on to the next story. Kari Douglas retains attorney Peter Champagne for a court fight. Trafalgar Division councillor Kari Douglas, who recently switched allegiance from the opposition People's National Party to governing Jamaica Labour Party, has retained the services of attorney Peter Champagne QC as she moves to clear her name of allegations that she breached a curfew order under the Disaster Risk Management Act and behaved disorderly in the process. Champagne confirmed the move and said he is committed to having the issue ventilated in court when the case is called up in early May. Police personnel reports that on Tuesday night of this week, Douglas was stopped while driving on a road in St. Andrew and verbally disrespected the cops who were enforcing the nightly national curfew order amid the coronavirus crisis nationally and internationally. But Douglas has denied the reports of misconduct on her part and has stressed that as a councillor of the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, she is exempt from the curfew order. The police alleged that the councillor failed to identify herself satisfactorily, with Douglas acknowledging that she presented a driver's license as identification as she did not have a KSAMC identification on her person. Douglas pointed to an April the 1st order which exempt councillors and mayors from prosecutions for breaching the curfew order. She was taken to the Constant Spring police station where she was subsequently charged with breaching the curfew order under the Disaster Risk Management Act and disorderly conduct. In a statement following the incident, Douglas said she was accosted by the police while she was on her way home shortly after delivering care packages to the elderly in the Trafalgar Division in St. Andrew. She said she was charged despite the chairman of the KSAMC, Mayor Delroy Williams, and a senior member of the police force both personally attending the station and confirming her identity as a councillor of the KSAMC who is exempt from the curfew order. So yes, people, Kari Douglas, you don't know, so she draw for Peter Champagne, which is a good lawyer, you understand? And she definitely going to fight for this one because it's basically fair word against the police them word. And the police them say she did a behave in a very bad manner. She call them idiot and all them thing there. And she said she never did a behave that way. And also she said that the police them did a video everything and why them not release it. Which lead me to believe why them not release it if she did a behave in such a bad manner. This could have just end everything there, so you see me, but I don't know if the police them not like her or what. She also said she feel like say it have something to do with politics. You see me? I don't know if, you know, because they switch from PNP to GLP, or I don't really know people. She must know what she mean by when she say it's definitely politics. You see me? But at the end of the day, the woman want clear her name. Me not there for defend her, or me not there for bash her. You see me? Me see a lot of persons that say she not have no behavior and she's very disrespectful. People are talk about say she got hospital, go fight. All the people are throw dirt on her name. You see me? But at the end of the day, she said she was treated unfairly. She said that she's exempt from the curfew orders, which means that she's supposed to can dip on the road 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. You see me? And she also said that she did deliver some care packages to the elderly people them. So, and like she did just dip on the road for no reason. But all the people just believe say she did behave in a bad manner. That's why the police them deal with her such a way, you see me? But leave in the comments and let me know what you think about this. Do you think that Kari Douglas will clear her name and prove that the police them they treat her unfairly? Or you agree with the way how the police them deal with her and basically I say no matter who you be, you have to show her respect, you understand? Because I feel like it boils down to that. Maybe even if she did show her identification, after she disrespect them, maybe them would have still charged her. I don't know people, and all of this is just alleged because we don't see no video evidence of her actually misbehaving, but a lot of persons that say so she stay, so she go on and she feel like she better than people. And this is not coming from me, this is what me see some of the people them a comment and say. But leave in the comments and let me know what you think about these people, and I'm going to move right on to the final story. Government now requires the wearing of masks by some persons between Wednesday, April the 8th and Tuesday, April the 21st. Certain categories of persons are required to wear a mask or other covering for the nose and mouth, especially when they are in public. Prime Minister Andrew Holness made the announcement on Wednesday as he addressed a digital press conference from Jamaica House, where he updated the country on the government's effort to contain the spread of the COVID-19 on the island. A mask is not necessarily the conventional paraphernalia that we used to. It could be a scarf, but what we really want is the covering of the nose and the mouth, Holness stressed. He said persons who are ill with respiratory or flu-like symptoms, including persons running a fever, those with a persistent cough or cold, or those sneezing persistently, should wear a mask. The full list includes persons caring for someone at home with a flu-like or respiratory illness, persons over the age of 65, persons with morbid diets. These includes individuals with pre-existing conditions such as diabetes, hypertension, and respiratory illness. During the period from April the 8th to the 21st, persons are strongly encouraged to wear a mask that is fitted to cover the nose and mouth while in the public spaces, the Prime Minister emphasized. He said the covering should be worn by persons going to the market, the supermarket, and those taking the public transportation. So when given strong recommendations, strong advice, and we've codified those categories of persons who are highly at risk must wear a mask, Holney stated. The government had previously refrained from ordering the wearing of masks by the general public in light of recommendations from the World Health Organization that they did not necessarily provide protection for the general public. However, in the past week, several countries, including the United States, have adjusted their stance in the light of data from several Asian countries, which showed that the general wearing of masks in those countries had led to fewer cases of COVID-19. Absolutely, the government has recommended the wearing of masks, and in fact, the government has gone even further to place in an order the persons who are required to wear a mask, said Holness. The objective is that in public you should cover your nose and mouth. A mask is a very convenient way of doing it because it is built in a particular way, and some pre-made masks are built with materials that act as very good filters. So yes, people, I just come for make you know, say, when you not travel, them say you must wear a mask now, especially if you're over the age of 65. I'm sure you hear the list. Even though we know say and everybody can get masks, to me some of them think they're scarce right about now. But if you can get one, then I guess you should wear it, you see me? Even though a few months ago, not a few months ago, maybe like a month ago, them did say that people shouldn't wear the mask unless them sick, and them think they may even come talk about it. But I guess things has changed right now where they must say, well, if a decrease with the COVID-19 spreading in certain countries because people are wearing the mask now. So, you don't know, so you still have to be careful when you wear the mask, because sometimes you see people use them and touch certain surfaces, then them touch the mask, because you know, say, in your face, that's how you have the mask, they start get hot, your mouth part and your nose part get hot, and everybody can really manage that, you see me, and them just forget, so them just touch a certain surface, then them move the mask, rub them face and all type of things. When you have on the mask, people, you can't touch it none at all. Zane, you can't touch it unless you sanitize your hands and then you can shift it or whatever. That's how me feel personally. But, I mean, you know, people can wear the mask, them say it help you protect you against the COVID-19 and thing. But leave in the comments and let me know what you think about this, people. Remember, stay safe until I drop the next video. I'm out.